I was out here earlier and I was like, you know, before I start working on stuff, let me just do a Potager update. It's been weeks and weeks since I've done just a regular old Potager update. So I put Chloe in the house so she's not barking the whole ding dang video. And I want to show you some things because it's been a while since you've seen some of my things. Like a long while. And I've got lots of things to show you. And some of them have already peaked out and they're like not peaking anymore. And I'm sad you didn't see them at their peak, but that's fine. Okay. Now's a good time as any. Here we go. Okay. First of all, Graham Thomas is putting on a show. Look at that beautiful rose. That's David Austin's Graham Thomas. Gorgeous. Okay. Let's go inside. My zinnias are still there from last week. They're still holding up all right. Not bad, it's cute. Okay. And this butterfly pea has entwined itself along the gate, and I just think it's precious. I think it's precious. The gate still moves. The gate still moves just fine. It's pretty. Okay, so my giant red mustard greens are actually bouncing back nice. They're doing really well. But I want to get some more planted. Of course, I never spaced them out, right? I talked about it, never did it. And then this Durapa Noventina broccolini. Broccoli Rob, I don't know if it's just greens. I need to research this. Does it make any kind of a floret? Or am I just eating the greens? I don't understand that one. And then my Jing Orange okra is doing beautiful. So pretty. It's really pretty. Love these zinnias. I need to take out that marigold for sure because it's obviously dead. I've got some Oregon Sugar Pod 2 peas down around the base. So I need to get that marigold out of there before they latch on and then I've damaged my peas. And then here on this trellis is a snowbird pea. My lemongrass is doing great and I don't know quite what to do with it. I guess I need to put it in tea or something. I don't have any recipes for it. It's beautiful. I just don't know what to do with it. Oregano's doing fine. This is the Sun King broccoli that I planted a few days ago. It's doing really well. It has acclimated. It is not shocked by being out in full sun, which is awesome. And then super snappy pea. I had planted like 80 or 90 peas and I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that came up, maybe 6. Can we look at my amaranth, please? Look at that. It's taller than me. I get up here in the bed. It's still taller than me. And it's beautiful. Look at the little things. It's so pretty. I will definitely be growing this again. I moved my dragon fruit cactus over here because where I had it, I kept forgetting to talk about it. And it wasn't in enough sun. And it's already got a new little spike that something is eating. Ding dang it. Okay, anyway. I have picked a couple of habaneros. I used one in some roselle jam that I made last night. All of my basils. I have too much basil here that I'm not going to eat. That basil looks pretty. Look at that. Yeah. This is something king, Crimson King basil. That's pretty. Now, one of my favorites this year, because it's so interesting, is the Ahi Kachucha Pepper, and one finally matured. There we go. It turns red when it's mature. I thought purple was mature, but no. So they go from green to this dark purple, and then they lighten up like to a yellowy orange. They get really light and pale, and then they darken up to a red. Crazy. And this, oh my goodness, look at the freaking pest, leaf-footed bug babies. This is my shishito. This is actually my first shishito pepper, so I can't let the bugs get it, which I think that's ready to pick. It's been about this size for a week. So I got a shishito, and I got another shishito. So excited about it. Can we talk about these loofahs? Can we just spend a minute on these loofahs? Now, this loofah is getting dark and moldy. I thought they would dry out more like my birdhouse gourds, but this is, well, I guess it's not moldy maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that. And then I've got some more up there that I need to pick. And I think there's another one back there. Oh, there's bees. More bees. But can I tell you, I have a bunch of new bees. Oh, a bunch of bees. Hello. Let me back up. back up a little bit. I have a bunch of new babies. I have a bunch of new babies that are actually gonna get big, but there's not enough time in the season. So I thought about picking some and just seeing how they taste. I heard it's nothing special, but see, there's more right there. And another one there. So we'll see. I was surprised to see such a new flush of growth, like a flush of new growth. Like that one didn't make it. But look back here. There's more. And then in here, there's more. Like there, oh, there's one there. So many new ones. It's crazy. And then my asparagus has been doing great. Since the weather cooled off, it's really been shooting out some more. So just letting it go to flower this year. This is the asparagus flowers. They're pretty little bells. Now look at this tick seed. This tick seed is one of the ones I wish I had gotten to when it was at its peak, but it's kind of flopped over from the weight of the flowers. But it was glorious. Just 7 feet of yellow blooms. Just beautiful. I mean, it still looks good, but it's a little floppy. And then my baby Bubba okra is buried. It's actually holding this branch up. Then I have this Rosa Bianca. I did pick one eggplant off of here. It was a small one. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more. Baby Bubba's in there. See, I'm still not picking the okra, which is why yesterday I took all the Clemson spineless okra out. This is my Waltham 29 broccoli doing great right here. And then I've got some Romanesco broccoli here, some Quarterview cabbage here, another amaranth here that's a little bit behind the other one and getting eaten. I've got an armyworm infestation here lately. All kinds of little crazy worms. Anyway, I need to get those. These cabbages are doing amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love them. They're my favorite. They're the best seedlings I've ever grown in my life. Beautiful. Oh, and this is starting to go to seed. I'm going to collect seed. This is that strawberry gomphrena. One of my favorites that I've gotten this year. I'm really thankful my friend sent that to me. Same with this red zinnia. I just love the two together. Beautiful. Also, cabbage moths are inside the netting. You know why? Because the netting's wide open in the back. Netting's wide open in the back. Yeah. Good job, Nicole. I am going to invest in some hoops because this little janky tower of poles and pots is crazy. Poles and pots. I still have a couple more seedlings to plant, some more of the smaller. This is the Rober, so I'm going to put it on this back end because that's where the Rober stopped. I have some jalapenos that need picking. And there's a fuzzy caterpillar. A fuzzy little caterpillar there. And when I did my plantings the other day, I forgot that I had some Snowball Y cauliflower. So this is different than the Rober. So I need to get that in the ground. I did pick, like I said, some Roselle, and I made jam last night. It's delicious. It turned out way better than last year. Happy with that. My tomatoes here on what used to be the bean tower are actually doing really good. And we're supposed to get down to 39 next week. So I doubt I get a tomato. But I finally got a flower. This is the orange accordion. The one in the middle is the Berkeley tie-dye here. And then the one on the end that also has quite a bit of flowers. Look at that one. The one on the end is the ox heart. So much grass. I don't know what happened. After I planted my peas, I had an explosion of grass and wood sorrel. Like, I've given up on fighting this wood sorrel. It's crazy. But sugar snap peas are doing great. Look how tall they're climbing already. They're up probably 2 feet now. At least the ones are close to the fence. And then here is the bantam. Is it blue bantam? Yeah, blue bantam peas here. No support, and I stepped all over them picking Roselle, so that's awesome. So, Roselle doing good. My bok choy is doing amazing. So I think I'm gonna pick some bok choy today, do a little stir fry. Yeah, so pretty. And if you guys have any bok choy recipes besides stir fry, please let me know, because I don't know what else to do with bok choy than stir fry it. I did take down all of the cucumber and Sharon Taste melon. The vines were just rotten, just gross and rotten, and I never got a cucumber, not a single one. But I am saving those Chinese long beans. Those are in a bag to save seed. Look at all my cilantro. This is all the seed that fell out when I harvested cilantro earlier this summer. Yeah, just reseeded itself. Okay, and then this is a salad green mix that I planted, a mescaline mix, and it was mostly mustard. So that's a bunch of mustard that came up. It's pretty good. It's a little spicy. Reminds me of arugula, but it's good. And then back here is the early purple sprouting broccoli, if you can see it in the midst of all that wood sorrel. But anyway, it's doing okay. It's really bounced back. I did start some more in the house though. Look at all that wood sorrel. I just gave up. I gave up fighting that wood sorrel. We'll see if I tackle it again one day. This is my progress number 9 peas, doing well. Got a little bit of fencing in here for them to climb. And then this is the easy peasy peas, doing well. If you can see it, with all the wood sorrel going on, it's hard to see. That one's climbing pretty good. Oh, and can I tell you my fennel? I'm so happy with this fennel. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? Fennel is just so beautiful. Yeah, I love, 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 love the foliage. I love the bulbs. Bulbs are tasty. Anyway, I'm very happy that this is doing so well. Oh, surprise. Look at this. Finally. Let me get my foot in here. I got a bowl gourd. What? Finally. I saw there was a female flower that was like a little shiny and looking a little, you know, thick. And I'm like, oh, let me keep an eye on that one. And each day it was bigger and bigger and bigger until the little ball got so heavy that the vine started to bend down, and I'm like, we got one. Woohoo! And I think there's another one in there. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. We got 2. Nice. I got 2 bowl gourds. You can have 2 bowls. 2 bowls. This zinnia is beautiful and tall. Look at that zinnia behind me. How tall it is. It's so pretty. It's just perfect. It's just doing, oh, well, that's poop. Okay. We have poop. Well, something's pooping, which means they're eating. They're eating and they're pooping. Oh, well. Okay. That coleus is doing amazing. And the crows are so loud. Why? My Merlot lettuce is doing all right. I did plant the rest of the seeds in the packet in here and nothing came up. I think that wood sorrel is just too aggressive. Anyway, I think this is about ready to pick. So, Merlot lettuce. This is my ginger that's actually doing pretty good. Not bad. More marigolds. And Brenda. I have not removed the body. No. Why are those crows so loud? Butterfly pea doing amazing this year. And I've noticed the seeds on this side, look at that, are double. The flowers are double. The ones on this side are the single. Isn't that crazy? Briefly go outside. There's not much outside. Not anymore. Okie dokie. Hi, Bella. Super Sweet 100 that's still making little cherry tomatoes, and I've got some new flowers way up tall. I can't even reach that. That's probably 8 feet in the air. My grapes, all of my loofahs. And can I tell you what? The ants are all over this too. They were all over my Thai soldier long beans. I found some more on my roselle the other day, and now they're all over the loofahs. And they're all over the okra. These ants just like to get on everything. You see the tick seed? See how it's way up there? It's way up there. That's tall. Okie dokie. What you doing, Bebel? You just sitting letting the flowers rain down on you? Pretty girl. Okay. So, this away. Nothing ever happened with the Sharon Taste melon. Oh, no, sorry, Kajari melon. Spider webs. All that Kajari melon, I'm just going to rip it out. Zinnias, rip them out. One tomato that's still going strong that I always forget about is the yellow pear. This yellow pear that volunteered from last year. I didn't plant it. I think I overlook it because I'm mad that I didn't plant it on purpose, but it's doing the best. Look at that, so many yellow pear tomatoes. And I have hardly eaten any of them because I forget it's out here and I'm just mad at it. My watermelon, I picked it. It was delicious. Yeah, should be a video already out about that one, I think. Jewels of Opar still hanging in there. Very pretty. More zinnias. This is my muscadine grape. And I keep wanting to reach in here and pull the dead foliage. And then I remember there's a wasp nest right there. And I don't want the wasps to get me. I've put my hand in there 3 times and then I see the wasp. And luckily they have not flown out and attacked me. So that's good. Okay. Well, that's it on the outside. Got some black-seeded Simpson lettuce that seeded itself. I didn't put that there, but it's doing great. All the stuff that I don't plant is doing great. Okay, let's see, I removed all the grody leaves yesterday from the gourd vine. Have a lot of powdery mildew going on. So there's that smaller one. But yeah, it definitely got pollinated. It's all swollen and shiny. Okay. Little bit more to go because I have all these beds in the middle now. Okay, so my figs are doing great. I ate one because it had split open, but look, I got a bunch more figs. Look at all these figs. Thank you, Johanna. Now my other fig died and I don't remember which one this is that's alive. I think it's the brown turkey. Or it could be the Celeste. I don't know. It's one of the two. Anyway, figs are doing great. Lemons I've been picking. And I've got some good size ones. Look at that. That's a big one. And then over here, it's another. That's a heavy one. That one. That's big and heavy. So, picked the rest of them off. And those 2 really took off. Blood orange is doing great. I still have never gotten flowers. I'm thinking next year. Next year I'll get flowers. I did have some poop babies on here, though. The swallowtail. There's another poop baby. Look, we're so lucky. We get to see a poop baby right now. There. Well, let me get out of the light. Hold on. So this is a swallowtail caterpillar. And they look like poop. They look like bird poop. Look at all those babies. Look, there's 2 babies. So those are 2 poop babies. So this is the caterpillar of the giant swallowtail. Okay. Pomegranate, doing great. Limes, doing great. Little random flower in the middle of the walkway. It's Cosmic Orange Cosmos. I left it there on purpose. Okay. We take a minute to look at all the zinnias. Look at these beautiful zinnias. They're all so different. Ooh, that's a pretty one. It's all frilly. And then it gets even frillier. Woohoo! Yeah. All right. I love all these zinnias. Love all of them. All right, so what's in the beds? What's growing in the beds? Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy pea. This is Sugar Magnolia tendril pea. This is Indigo Rose tomato. I also have a moonflower. Moonflower, pretty. And then I have some more peas in the house that I want to plant here. Lemon thyme, spilling out and doing lovely. Lovely, lovely. Over here, the petunia finally died. I gotta figure out what else I want to grow in here. So look at this Cardinal Basil. I mean, this is why I grow Cardinal Basil. It is gorgeous. And it looks and smells good in bouquets. Filler foliage. It's gorgeous. Love that. That amaranth did not get enough sun. It never did anything. But my Catskill Brussels sprouts that I planted, not very long ago, they're doing great. Doing great. And then yesterday I planted Celebration Swiss chard. So that's looking good. And these zinnias here that are just growing in the middle. Love them. Look how tiny these heads are. They're the teensiest little mini zinnias. Yeah. And here's a whole bouquet of them. Look at these tiny babies. They're so cute. Anyway, these are doing so good. That mole is still running through the beds. But I have my Romanesco here. I have a Rober cauliflower there. I've got Brenda's baby here. And then I've got that Mexican primrose willow. That's the native that looks like a Nicotiana. It does. I'm telling you, it looks like a Nicotiana. Anyway, but it's not. Yeah, so I'm leaving that there. But there's Brenda's baby. This is that Ford Hook Swiss chard. A lot of new growth. It's actually doing really well. A teeny tiny quarter view cabbage. Just want to see if it's going to make it. I planted out all the seedlings. I just want to see if they're going to make it. And then on the end here, some Waltham 29 broccoli. See, that Ford Hook, that's a nice specimen. That's looking good. This arch, most everything that I grew over this arch was a complete failure, except for the Thai blue butterfly pea. That did lovely. So many flowers and pea pods. This is the seed pod it makes. And then the moonflower. Moonflower's been doing great. If I could have gotten that scarlet runner bean to take off, I could have had my red, white, and blue. But I did not. So that's that. So many zinnias on this side. And I'm surprised when zinnias grow over here because it's shade. This is almost, I think this gets 2 or 3 hours of sun on this side. But zinnias are doing great. My favoriteest zinnia is over here because it reminds me of a strawberry cupcake. Look at that. That's got to be my favorite. So pretty. And then, oh, sorry. As it gets older, look at that. It's just like a strawberry cupcake. So fluffy. Anyway, that's pretty too. They're all pretty. Okay, over here is my basket of junk for today. This is the Cuban Buttercup. Not pretty. That's Stanley. Hey, Stan. It's a yellow rose. It's gonna give me some blooms soon. This milkweed has had a ton of aphids. The milkweed aphids, but these ladybugs, there's one there, they've eaten them all up. I mean, these plants were infested and they've been completely devoured by ladybugs. And I have so many seed pods. Look at all these seed pods. All these seed pods. So that's good. So this is the Mexican milkweed. This Mandevilla is gorgeous. I'm so glad my boss gave this to me. And it overwintered for her. She thought it was dead, so she gave me a bag full of roots once she saw green sprouting. So maybe it'll live for me too out here. I don't know. We're a little bit further north. Oh, and this pink rose is looking lovely. Maybe I got rid of the botrytis. A little bit. Beautiful. That pink rose is gorgeous. My golden edge duranta looking lovely. My agave that I planted doing well. I gotta find something to put in my hypertufa pots because they're too cute to be empty. My salvia doing great. Look at my mums bloomed. They did die back pretty hard because of the heat, but they did bloom. Beautiful white mums. Oh, and St. Patrick gave me the most beautiful bloom. I did cut it and I put it in an arrangement for my boss. But anyway, the most perfect yellow rose. Gorgeous. And then these pots here, I brought these from the backyard. These were on my back steps to my porch. And these are Gerber Daisies. And they've been in these pots for 3 years. And they have suffered because I forget to water them. They get wilted down to nothing. And then I finally, I need to water them. For 3 years, they've been going through that. So I decided to bring the pots out here because I'm out here more, so I'll see them. But I want to plant them in the circle. More vehicles being loud. I want to plant them in the ground here, so that way they have a permanent place. Because they come back every year. They don't even really die back in the winter. They keep their foliage. So, and they put out like oranges and reds and yellow Gerber Daisies, and every once in a while I get that white one, and that's why I bought them. When I bought them at Walmart, they were all white. I picked all of the containers that have white blooms, and I thought I was getting white Gerber Daisies. Turns out white only happens every now and then. They push out whatever colors they want to. So there you go. And oh my goodness, look at these. This is my Quicksilver Geranium that I grew from seed. It has gotten huge. I put them in these cute little decorative pots, but they're already starting to outgrow the pots. So I thought about planting these in the terracotta pots once I take out the Gerber Daisies. But I can't believe I grew these from seed. I'm so proud of them. They're beautiful. There's some more of that sedum ogon in that pot. The Russian sage isn't doing so good, but I think it's because it's in too much shade and it's getting too much moisture. So I think I may move these and plant these somewhere else in the yard that gets more like hot sun. This rose is doing great. This rose just had a flush and it's over, so the roses are grody. I'll deadhead those today, and then new blooms are coming. So yeah, I don't think that took too long. Okay. Oh, I'm charging my phone while I do this. Yeah, that didn't take too long. So that's a tour. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'm gonna get to work doing my regular cleanup day that I was gonna do. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.